Yo, what's up, y'all? We right back here at the Porter Studio. It go down. Today I got a very, very special guest sitting beside of me right now. Y'all may know him from Lil Troy. You may know him from Lil Flip. You may know him from Doughboy. You may know him from TSF. He been all the way around the board, man. And he been locked up, so he just not getting off lock. So this is the first exclusive interview for my boy, Scoopa Star. You know what I'm saying? Thug Mafia right here in the house today, right now. How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm just glad to be home. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, I'm glad to be home and be back, you know.
How does it feel to be
That's it.
free?
It feel good. It feel good. You know, it's a lot different. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of shit has changed. I see the way people live out there in the free world is different from what I've been, the way I've been living for the last few years. You know, the structure in the world it's a lot different. See down there where I just came from, it's all about respect.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a different structure, and it's about routine, it's about being clean, it's about being respectful to others and demanding your respect in return.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be out here on the streets. That's how the OGs do it on the streets.
Yeah.
But the younger cats on the streets ain't
Right.
really working with their respect or the G code or none of that. But when you get locked up, you're gonna have to, and then you're gonna learn it, or it's gonna learn you.
Yeah, you ain't lying. It's gonna definitely learn you. Or you gonna catch something you don't want to catch, like it's in your neck, in your side. Yeah, you gonna have to learn. You definitely gonna have to learn.
So when you was locked up, man, did you do in prison? Did you do hard time or easy time? How was it for you?
Nah, being locked up. Well, when I first got locked up, and this might sound funny, but when I first got locked up, you know, I was in Beaumont, then I was in Bastrop, and you know, like gangland. Like it was cool. You know, there you are accountable for your actions. Anything you do, it's a consequence behind it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was raised around wolves. I was born a wolf.
Yeah.
So being in prison with the wolves was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't until my last 18 months where I had to go over there with the rats. And you know, that's out custody. When you get to a camp, that's out custody. So you around people that I normally wouldn't be around. You know what I'm saying? People that couldn't be on the other yards was over there. So, you know, it was just a whole different ball game. Being with the weasels, the rats, and the rattlesnakes. It was different from being with the gorillas and the lions and the real killers. And so when I was over there, I was cool. Perfect time. I was making money. You know what I'm saying? I was doing good time.
And he actually saying he was cool, not that it was cool.
No, prison is never cool. Prison is never cool, but it was just cool around my own kind. You know, when I went...
being who he is, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know him already. A lot of people, if they didn't know him, they done seen him, you know, on something, some music shit, some movie shit or something where, oh, that's old boy from, you know what I'm saying? So...
Actually, when I was over there in Bastrop, you know, I was a speaker.
Yeah.
So, you know, just a few months in, you know, my rank went, you know what I'm saying? Just me being me. You know, you are the same person in there as you are in the streets.
Yeah.
So if you're a fuck nigga in the streets, you're gonna be a fuck nigga in there.
Yeah.
If you're a boss nigga in the streets, you're gonna be a boss in there. So I went in there and I bossed up, you know what I'm saying? I stopped a lot of riots, you know what I'm saying? I organized some things, you know what I'm saying? Shit was cool because, you know, while I was there, I didn't want lockdowns. I didn't want my money stopped. And that was the same thing for other cars. And for them, they didn't want their money stopped either.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people just didn't have, you know, that kind of knowledge. They
let their emotions take over.
And they act off impulse. They get emotional and act off impulse. And to me, that's, you know,
that's a female trait.
That's a female trait. I was just gonna say that.
I already know.
That's a female trait, man. If you act off impulse and you emotional, too emotional. So you got to learn how to regulate your emotions. And that'll carry you through life better. That'll help you navigate through life a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just being in there, you know, I learned a lot. You know, being in prison, it gave me a lot of what I needed to be able to come home and sit on my throne and wear my crown properly. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Before I left, I thought I was ready for it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Look, hustler hitting me. But I wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? It could have self-destructed me. So being in there, Yeah. Being in there kind of, it kind of like it just kind of gave me what I needed to be able to come out here a better me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I learned a lot. It was a school for me in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was really like a school. I seen a lot. I went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't hard time.
Nah, it was just God trying to put you back on the right track.
Definitely, that's exactly why I went.
It's either this or this, which I gotta tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sit down, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time niggas get time to think though, really, and that's for real because the world moving so fast out here. You got people calling, you texting people, you're looking at social media, going to the basketball game, at the club. You trying to get money, all that, you ain't even thinking. But when you sit down and can't go nowhere, nigga, you think about your whole life from the beginning all the way up.
Yeah, and the things that you took for granted, a pillow.
Yeah.
Just real food, fruit.
Yeah.
All of those things, just people.
Yeah.
You reflect and the things that you took for granted. I never take a pillow for granted.
Yeah.
From sleeping on a hard bunk with a mat and having to get a pillow made.
Yeah.
Or not being able to have a pillow without them keep coming to take it. It's like little things like that I don't take for granted no more. Or the people that I choose to let in my life, I don't take them for granted no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, so many people passed while I was gone, I just don't take people for granted no more. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and I fuck with you the long way. And I want to know how you doing because everybody is not doing okay.
Yeah, you got that right. So you got to get away from that
ain't doing okay.
And looking on the internet and you see a motherfucker put them a post, oh, they good.
Yeah, nah.
That may just be a mask. You feel what I'm saying? When you talk to a motherfucker, he in the bar, what's wrong with you, nigga?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can kind of feel in the guy because you know that person, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And a lot of people don't be good. Like, when you think people be good, see, even me, I'm good at hiding it.
You know what I'm saying?
Or just some people good at hiding it.
Yeah.
Like, why would I tell you I'm not good? What are you going to do to help me to some people? So I'm not going to show everybody I'm not good when I'm not good. But to the people that count, I'm going to let you know, hey, yeah, man, I'm fucked up right now. Hey, man, shit ain't right. Just came home. Yeah, nigga kind of fucked up. I'm trying to get it back right.
Yeah.
But everybody, you know what I mean? Like, everybody, I'm not finna just go out there and just reveal myself and wear my feelings on my sleeve. You know, that ain't gonna solve nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna put people in your business and make people feel like they can use it against you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or play on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not saying I'm not good, though, but I'm just saying, like, in life, I just don't, I don't really reveal that to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. When you was like, did you get support from your family and your partners?
I'm going to start by saying the first, while I was locked up, I took care of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I definitely got some family support. I definitely had some partner support. But sometimes when you go to jail, you don't get the support from certain people that you expected to get it from. And, people that you helped or people you put on and put in life-changing situations, sometimes don't be the ones that even check on you or even check on your family or even any of that type shit. So, I did get a lot of support, though. I got a lot of support. See, that's how you do easier time.
Yeah.
When you have a support system on the outside,
for sure.
Your time is easy. Because it was even people that I did not think that never thought that would have been there for me.
Yeah.
Even if they sent me $25 in 4 years, that meant so much to me. Anything, whether I needed it or not, But when you're in prison, you always need.
Yeah,
you don't have control of your own money no more. Somebody else is controlling your money. And of course, when you go to jail, I guess some people think you're gonna be there forever. Yeah. So your money is their money now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, so you had some people that owe you some money, they ain't even much give you your money, huh?
And not just owing,
They still ain't gave you money since you been out? They ain't put nothing on it? Nothing on it?
Nah, I ain't really bumped into, people like that. But, I had to leave my bag, too, out here for somebody. And, you know how that go. But it was cool. Yeah, I had a lot of support.
Yeah.
I didn't really, just some of the people that I thought would have been there. weren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I don't hold nothing against them. I don't know what their circumstances was out here.
Yeah.
I don't know what they was going through or how they was going through it. But I know things could have. I didn't do that. When any of my people left, partners, whoever, I made sure that they was good on food, books, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It might have been a time where I had shit going on myself. Hustler, keep calling. Hustler, I got you, bro. It had been times where I had shit going on myself in life. Yeah, you can end it. Yeah, you can end it. Yeah. It had been times where I had shit going on myself in life. And, I might have not got to them right then, but I made sure that my niggas knew that I got you on what you need if you need something.
Yeah.
But, I just don't think, the people that I thought was going to be there.
The same way.
Oh, shit now. People I put in real life-changing situations and positions. No, my brothers held it down, you know what I'm saying? Doe, of course, you know what I'm saying? Doughboy held it down, it was people that held it down, Princess held it down, it was Regina, my aunt.
Yeah.
She held me down so tough, like she was my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mama held me down. I used to tell mama, don't send me no money.
Yeah.
Keep your money. And then I look at my commissary like, come on, mama.
Yeah.
I see her last name on there, like, mama, you done did it again?
Yeah.
Chill, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that's how mama is, though.
Yeah.
You don't get it regardless.
AJ did his thing, Center Star did his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had, some people that, really, really held it down, you know what I'm saying?
So how it's been for you since you've been out?
Man, since I've been out, man, shit been moving so fast. Like, before, when I was still on home confinement, I had like anxiety, like, damn, am I gonna make money the same? Damn, how shit gonna be? Like, damn, man, anxiety mixed with PTSD.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up combination.
Yeah, I can just imagine.
Yeah, so, I was just trying to, feel out like, damn, what the world gonna be like. I ain't never been to prison, but this time. So coming home is new to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I was just trying to figure out like how shit was gonna be. But since I done been out, man, like things been just coming, just popping up and popping out. And it been coming. So, effortlessly. Like, I got motion, like, effortlessly.
Yeah.
Without even trying, it's just been hitting me and coming my way. The first song I did, it's kind of getting a lot of attention, it's just a lot of shit, a lot of shit been going on. I got the little movie, the reality show. I got 2 TV show series, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit been kind of cool, shit been kind of cool. I'm still trying to get everything, restructured in my life, as far as my kids and, raising them and like them years I was gone, that shit affects your family and the way they still grow and the teachings that I was, instilling in them and, so I'm still trying to get my family structure rebuilt and back structured, so my family foundation, so,
for sure.
And my businesses, the businesses, that part is hard to start back from scratch and then just get everything going back smoothly and having a good financial payout.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
But being home has been cool. It's been cool. It's a lot of things different. A lot of things that changed. A lot of people that I will never deal with again in life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just, I know how to stay out of high-risk situations now or stay away from high-risk niggas and females. You know what I'm saying? Before I left, life was a little, it was a little more, I don't want to say fun, I'm going to say exciting. Now, like, with the disease rates and all of the crazy shit going on, I can't play like I used to play.
Nah. They say Einstein got one of the highest rates of them damn alphabets.
Exactly. So I can't play. So I can't, you know what I mean? So really I've been so low key and so out the way, you know what I'm saying? I thought, I tried to, go out a little bit, try to see what I was missing, but I ain't missing shit.
Missing nothing.
No, I'm not. I'm not finna fuck with
the
yes. I got to get my businesses restructured and focus on that. I'm partying, especially just being here. Like, you know, it's the same shit I've been doing for 100 years.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it ain't nothing new. So I wasn't really missing shit. But you know, that's just like if you keep an animal contained in a cage, as soon as you let him out, he gonna go crazy.
Yeah, because you're looking for it to be like it was when you last was there.
Yeah, no.
And it feel different. And you're like, man, hold on.
It ain't it. I don't want to be in that traffic.
I go to the club, I'm going to my partner's birthday party or a concert or, you know what I'm saying? And somebody I know real close concert too, because I can't, Beyonce $1,500 a ticket, baby.
Yeah, see, for me to go out after this weekend, for me to go out, it got to be beneficial or financially beneficial.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Other than that, like, it's no point in just being dry in clubs, just dry. You know, what are we doing?
Like you looking for, what are you looking for?
What are you looking for? Are we drinking high-priced liquor, overpriced liquor, listening to music around strangers?
Mm-hmm.
And besides me giving my songs or whatever to the DJ, and besides the little networking I do,
look at them and see their reaction to your song, and then move around. You can't do that.
Just being dry. It ain't lessons. It lessens your words.
Then you got all these. Well, I ain't gonna say all these out, but most females now prostitutes. And they don't even know they prostitutes.
They think
it's
that's the new thing now.
When you meet a motherfucker and then you ask a motherfucker for a cash out, that's prostitution.
Yeah, definitely.
If you looking online and you talk to them, the reason why they think they ain't prostitutes is because they selective prostitutes. They gotta like you.
Yeah.
But then after they like you, you gotta have a bag too and all that.
Yeah.
And spend some of that shit on them.
But see, the way we came up is that woman was helping you get to the bag, and you put her on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You upgrade that in.
See them white folks, it's divide and conquer. That's how they doing between the black woman and man. It's been the same. They've been divide and conquer since the beginning of time. That's the only way we got in this position.
Right.
But after all these years, motherfuckers out there keep falling for the same banana in the tailpipe. Same shit. Over and over, year after year. This was starting slavery, the divide and conquer, because if all of us together, we could overpower them.
Divide and conquer and demasculate. They trying to demasculate the man in the home.
Yeah, and then they're making the women gay.
And all they want to see is them with the bodies, and all they want to see is them selling themselves and selling their bodies. Yeah, definitely.
And most of them in love with themselves that they ain't gonna have a man.
Exactly. That's why.
And then if you asking for money all the time, man, how nigga gonna treat you? How motherfucker gonna know you for real with them? It's like you asked me for some money the first time I met you. So that means any nigga with a bag come along and get you.
Exactly. And that's the scary part.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. It's for me to do anything on that type of level, you got to make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. You want some money? Okay, make it make sense. How are you going to contribute to me making this money back, or me making some money to even give you? What are you going to bring to the table? Like, make it make sense. I'm not just finna go in my pocket for you because you got a body. I done bought women bodies.
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your beauty don't mean nothing. I beautiful women all my life.
Yeah.
With bodies and all that, that's nothing. That's old.
We done did that and done that. See, y'all, they out there getting them green boys. They getting them green boys who are, they ain't never had no females growing up through middle school or high school, and now they got out.
Never got female attention.
Now they feel like they feeling the females liking them.
Yeah.
But it's a motive behind it.
Right.
But they falling for it anyway because they ain't never had no female. They gonna give them their money.
Right.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
It all started out with the tongue, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it game. Like back in the Gap, it's like you gotta do whatever you gotta do with your words without compromising anybody else. I can't bring Scoop's name up while I'm talking to a female.
Right.
That's hating. You know what I'm saying?
It might knock you out. It might knock you out
to try to do that. And if she a real female, she'll recognize that and say, oh, you gonna bring another nigga in here with us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna damage your credibility.
Yeah, that's crazy. It go both ways. That shit crazy. Yeah. But anyway, since you been out, man, what you think about the Houston music scene?
Man, I love what bro doing, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, Walk.
Yeah.
I love what Walk doing, man. You know, Walk putting everybody around him on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, and he's bringing opportunities and employing people by creating opportunities for him with the businesses he's opening, with the clubs and all that. You know, so as far as that, you know, I love that. You know, the Houston music scene is it's cool. I think it could be better.
Yeah.
I seen the new Dallas movement. You know, not comparing Houston to Dallas, but they all united.
Yeah.
And when you unite such a big, strong force like Houston, we'll be so live.
Yeah.
We'll be so untouchable. And we have so many different elements, you know, in that one unity.
There's that divide and conquer mentality again, doing it again.
Yeah,
doing it again.
So, you know, but just as far as the music scene down here, you know, I like what little bro Fred on them doing too, you know, just like, you know, I like what people doing, but, you know, I just feel like, you know, Houston, we supposed to be on to that level. People want to move out here, people steady coming and migrating here. You know, if we just had that strong foundation of everybody together on a unified level, we would be so hard, man. We would be so strong as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, just from everything we got in the city, just alone. We got so many of us. And you know, you always been putting on for people and for cliques and always been unifying shit.
Yeah,
you know, from shit way back then. I'd have been a part of I'd have been a part of several. So you always been on that type of time. But, you know, so it's cool, but I just think it could be a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, a lot of people know and don't know. You've been around quite a few artists, you know what I'm saying, out of Houston doing your whole career, you know what I'm saying? Been out there with Big Mello, you know what I'm saying, Bone Hard Niggas, to the SUC, to Lil Troy, to Lil Flip, to Gutter, to rocking with TSF, you know what I'm saying? Are you still rocking with any of them right now? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing your own thing? Or
R.I.P. to Big Mello. R.I.P. Screw, man, I love you, bro. I'm gonna start from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So Mello was first, and then, you know, of course, Screwed Up Click. I love all of, you know, my brothers and sisters in the Screwed Up Click. But what I want to say about what's going on with the Screwed Up Click right now, you know, it's just a little different, because when Screw was living, we was all together. We was doing shit.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a family, more of. You know, it wasn't a money thing. It wasn't I'm gonna call just these people right here, and I'm not gonna involve all of the real SUC members. So even with that situation, you can look at how the Screwed Up Click you can look at who really is holding it together, like who is supporting it. Now, I'm not gonna speak too direct, but I'm gonna say this. Whenever it's an event, which it should be more feeding the homeless, it should be more get-togethers, it should be more non-profit things going on, it should be more block parties and shit like when Screw was living. It should be giving back to the community as us. And see, now this is the thing. When Screw was living, and when Screw was reaching out to 380Ds, Scoopa Stars, you know, just Chris Wards, and just everybody, you know, even the Kikis and the, you know, Pokies and everybody, you know, Botany Boys, C-Note, and, you know, Will Lean, when everybody was being reached out to, all our partners was involved. That was behind us in our neighborhoods. So it was a big hood thing. It was a real nigga thing. Real niggas was keeping it going. Now, when it's an event going on, the real SUC members that's been around, that was Screw's real friends, are not being contacted. We're not being involved. So it's not a street nigga thing no more.
A lot of people been saying that.
It's not a street nigga thing. And, you know,
that's another point of divide and conquer.
There you go.
You feel what I'm saying?
So it ain't.
Niggas don't know how to stand together. Like, it's like, really, I'm gonna say this on camera for y'all, because I already said on on Screw Day or June 27th, anything they got to do with Screw, man, the whole clique supposed to get together, put some money together and do it and make all the money. Don't let no outsiders come make money off of the clique. Like, that's divide and conquer. You let a motherfucker come from the outside and say, I just want you, you, and you, and here y'all go.
Right.
Come on. No, it's like, nigga, it's still other members in the SUC that's living, that's still active in music.
So
you got
many.
the Botany Boys, you got Scoop, you got, I mean,
Man, you got
Wood,
Sheros, you got
you
Angelique,
got Wood,
you just got so many different people.
Yeah,
you know, Clado and all them, Horace and Toon,
everybody's
people that
still
ain't even
around.
rappers.
Them people ain't dead.
Yeah,
so, you know, so you got to just, you know what I'm saying? Keep that, it's supposed to be an in-house
You got Poppy,
thing.
you know, you just got so
y'all
many
supposed to say, you know what?
people.
If y'all want, if you're gonna use the name Screwed Up Click and y'all want the Screwed Up Click at the event, y'all gotta get all of us.
Yeah, man, at least
if
reach
not,
out, at
if
least
not,
something.
we gonna do it ourselves. Or y'all gotta get all of us. Y'all
man.
Make sure that everybody in the clique get paid and get something out of it and do it together as unity, as Screw would have wanted niggas to do it.
And I'm not, you know, I'm not taking nothing away from what's keeping it, you know, strong. And, you know, I love my Hispanics. My kids are part Hispanic.
Yeah.
But that's what's keeping the name going.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't a street nigga. It ain't like this street nigga thing no more, because the street niggas are not involved in it. And the street women, like, you know, the Sheros and Angeliques, everybody that was Screwed Up Click, that was in Screw House, sitting on crates, like I was sitting on crates, everybody that was in Screw House, that was Screw's real friends, are not being invited. You know, the Mike D's and the, you know, it's just like, it's a lot of us. It's too many to even name, but you know, when something's going
got
on,
new singles out.
Everybody got a lot of things going on.
Me the other day, he said, I'm #1 producer for the whole Screwed Up Clique, and I'm not even invited to the July the 5th.
You feel? I'm not going. I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not. Not.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
We filming, baby. You know, there's the portal, so we got to make sure we film all that and bring it to y'all, put it on their YouTube channel so y'all can see what happened over there, even though y'all wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she.
Okay, let me go. Okay, that was SUC. Then I think next after that, you know, was Lil Troy. Lil Troy, cool. You know what I mean? He's still, we cool. I haven't spoke to him since I've been home. You know, I appreciated the whole Wanna Be a Baller tour and all that. You know, that was cool. So, you know, I always have, you know, a certain kind of respect for him, because he's the first person to show me how to make money doing music.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, traveling with him, and also just the traveling, that was my first start of going around the United States. Was just, you know, with Troy. So I learned how to move then. You know, certain states you got to wear black and white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
certain states, you know, you can't, you know, no colors. Shit like that, you know, and I learned how to go to different cities, and see, now it's called checking in. And you know, I learned how to go to different cities though, you know, and I used to be like, damn, Troy, who's that you was talking to? Oh, he was like, oh, that's the such and such of the city. He might have been the biggest GD or the biggest, you know, Crip or Blood or whatever, or the mayor or whatever he was talking to him. And I just learned, you know, that's how you keep your surroundings straight. So now they call it checking in, but niggas been doing that. When you go places, you reach out to that person that's up there. So
that's
you
like
know,
your tour guide.
There you go.
Your protection
definitely.
while you there. You know what I'm saying? Because when other people in that city, they may not know you, but they see you fucking with him and say, okay, well, they good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now going on down the line, Lil Flip. You know, Flip cool. You know what I'm saying? I like what he got going on for himself.
Yeah.
You know, just, you know, staying busy and staying working and, you know, doing his thing. I just feel like, you know, me and my character being involved with him and his situations is something that I wouldn't do. I probably wouldn't do that again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I benefited in a lot of ways, and you know, as far as with him, I have a certain kind of respect just for, you know, the worldwide tours. Now I went to you know, around the world with Flip. You know, I went to like Europe and you know, Monterey, Mexico. You know, Amsterdam and you know, Switzerland and Germany and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I appreciate the opportunity to be able to do those things. But as a person, you know, I just don't think that me and him, you know, will
rectify.
No, we can rectify. You know, it's not a bad situation. You know, me, I have no ill will or any kind of bad feelings towards anybody. And if you did something to me in the past, you know, I've already forgave you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And but I just know I don't forget, and I just know how to deal with certain people.
Yeah.
And I know you can never change a person. The person's gonna be who they are. So. You know, it's just up to me if I choose to be around that person.
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, right now, you know, my energy is good. You know, the people that I got around me now is good people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not saying nobody is bad, you know what I mean? But
for sure.
it's just, you know, I just want to keep my energy pure and deal with the people that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got time for anything less right now because I didn't come home to freestyle.
Yeah.
I didn't come home to freestyle life. I came home to master life.
Yeah, damn right.
And that's also the people that you have a part of your life because you only as strong as your weakest link.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have, you know, nothing around me that's not firm and solid. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. You know, I wish him the best. Everything's cool. You know, I just don't feel like in the future that would be a good situation for me. In my character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's love. As far as Doughboy, you know, TSF, Gutter, you know, I'm rocking with them all the way. You know, whatever, you know, whatever's whatever. You know, I'll be with Doughboy all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all come just up here. His interview, you know, he's come out next week.
Y'all come to the dispensary. Shout out to Doughboy. Y'all come to the dispensary right there on Richmond. The Zow Factory, you know, it be up every Friday, you know what I'm saying? Or whenever, you know what I'm saying? And we, you know, we rent it out too. If you want to throw a party or, you know, event, you know, come holler at us, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a rock with Doe. You know, we've been rocking.
Really.
Doe was like, down there, man, call me back. Man, keep calling me, call me. You know,
I think I was talking to you. I'm talking to somebody else.
You talking to the fake page.
I'm texting the motherfucker. He texting me back. And then I'm like, okay, I'm like, he didn't have nothing. You like, if you got anything, just, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. So, okay, I sent him some money. And then...
they got down.
Yeah, he got me. They got me. I sent some money. And then the motherfucker text back. Talking about, can you send like 50 more? I said, that don't sound like...
That
don't sound like Scoop right there.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna beg for nothing.
I ain't gonna ask
you know what I'm saying? I know that's what I'm saying. I mean, you know,
the fake pages.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I called Tulo. I'm talking to Tulo. I said, Tulo. He said, oh, yeah, that's a fake page. You got. They got your ass.
Yeah, but it was a few people that got. You know what I'm saying? And that you know, all them fake pages kind of like push people away from, you know what I'm saying, probably the help that they would have did for real for me. You know what I'm saying? Because they got by the, you know, by the scammers.
For real, we were talking like a motherfucker. Then it got to that part. And I'm like, and then I still was unaware. I'm thinking it's good. Until I got another text say, can you send me $50? I really need $50 to do this. I say, nah, that don't. Let me call somebody else and check on this. You know what I'm saying? But since you've been out, man, from now, what are your goals? You have any future goals from now moving forward? What are your future goals?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie right now, man. Just going down there and reflecting on life and just understanding where I went wrong or where I was going wrong. Yeah, you know, I didn't even come home to rap first. I didn't come home for that, like, but it like pulled me by the back of my shirt, like, bring your ass back here. And made me like keep going, like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like right now I'm in CDL school. You know, you know, I'm just trying to get a feel for it, so I could buy a truck and then do brokerage. You know what I'm saying? And dispatching. But I gotta like know the game first, so I gotta kind of experience a little bit of driving.
That's the best way to do any business. You know what I'm saying?
So you know, I'm fucking with that. You know, you're definitely gonna do the Airbnb thing again. You know, the Airbnbs is good. You know, me and my little brother Star, you know, we fucking with the real estate type shit. You know, buying, renovating houses and selling them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back home and I'm trying to learn hands-on. A lot of that shit, I was down there learning from people or studying, you know, online and, you know, YouTube videos and shit like that. But I'm still learning that. And one thing I did learn is that credit. Like, we was chasing green dollars.
I know. See, they lied to us.
They lied to us.
In the past, they say credit is king. No.
Yeah.
I mean,
money.
Money.
Yeah.
Cash is king. No. Credit is king.
Yeah, so, I had to, somebody ended
America was built with other people's money, man. They can use their own money.
Exactly.
And then that's the first rule of business when you go to a college.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? First rule is don't hire your kinfolk. The second rule is I always use somebody else's money.
And that's what they taught me down there.
Nigga, for real.
That's what they taught me down there. You know, prison was a school for me.
Yeah.
So I used to make them multimillionaires. Hey, come to Rick. I'm bring my pen and pad. Hey, you finna teach me how you got rich. Yeah, okay, where did you start? Okay, so what did you do? Did you already have money in your family, or what did you do?
Yeah.
And most of them, like 93% of them was like, nigga, I would never take risks with my own money.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, they never. They don't even finance cars. And when I realized it, what he told me, he was like, so Scoopa Star, where's all your cars that you financed? Yeah. What did you do? After a few years, didn't you junk them? Yeah. You sold them? They turned into junk or started breaking down on you or something. With me, I can just go lease a car, write it off on my taxes, and I get an upgrade, get the money back, and get an upgrade whenever they want.
Every 2 years. Yeah.
And it was like, until I'm ready to go get that Lamborghini that I wanted, or until I was ready to go get that Rolls Royce, I just leased cars and wrote them off on my taxes.
Yeah.
I said, damn, you right. Yeah, you right. All the cars that I financed through all the years, I either junked them, traded them back in, and financed something different, or sold them.
Yeah.
That's not, so you know what I mean? So I felt them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I learned a lot. And, actually bringing that up, I'm getting my auction dealer's license too. I'm in the process of doing that. Shout out to, my bro, man, Baby Savage, man, since I've been home, man, he just been putting me on a lot of game. Even when I was gone, though, he was helping me fix my credit because somebody had scammed my name, identity theft me. So, he helped me wipe it clean, and start my little credit run and, get my shit back to where it's supposed to be. And, he just put me on a lot of different games and shit like that. So, I got a lot of shit. I even been fucking with digital marketing, you know what I mean? Getting a feel for that is just a lot of things. So I have a lot of goals and a lot of things that I'm working with right now and doing. It's just taking time to build it from the ground up and trying to put that right team together.
Yeah, you got that.
I can't do everything alone. You
gotta have a team.
Yeah, so putting that right team together. My son third is to that age where, he right there with me, like, and I'm guiding him through life. Like, hey, you gotta have credit, a trade, and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Those are the keys to being a millionaire early. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you got all three of them, you're going to be able to get it way before me. Yeah. You're going to be able to have it.
And everybody out there that don't know, man, work on the trust fund, man.
Definitely
get your money out of these people, system banks, and create your own bank. You make more money. I mean, it's 6.8% you make off of that.
Yeah.
Even while you're using the money. But if you put your shit in the bank, it's 0.3% that you're getting on your money, which is nothing.
Yeah. AGNC stocks, put it on auto drip, and put whatever you got for your kids, put it on auto drip, it's gonna steady build. So when they get to a certain age and they go in there, it done built up so high for them, they good. Once they turn 18 or whatever age and they can go pull that shit out, AGNC stocks, auto drip, just put it on auto drip and it's just gonna do all the work for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's real information. He just gave y'all a jewel, man. You gotta take that and run with it, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else I wanted to ask you? Since you've been I don't want to ask you that yet. Let me ask you, let me see. First of all, hold on. Let's get to this Project Punch right quick, man. Check that the Project Punch out, man. Scoop ain't never drunk it before, so we had to wait till the cameras get on so you can get his real reaction, man. Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah,
that boy the truth, I'm trying to tell you. Trying to told you.
Yeah, that's hard. Oh, yeah, that's hard. Tropical Fusion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's hard.
You know, the boys got to look at the label.
That's hard.
Well, mine is.
I don't know where yours at, but I got mine.
But look, we ain't been seeing you that much on the gram and the outlet, you know what I'm saying? You see everywhere. I know you in there, but there's a lot of people locked up that be still on the gram and Instagram. You want to elaborate on that? And why? What was the reason behind that?
Actually, when I was locked up, I was on the gram. I was on the gram a lot. You know, I was you know, just really DMing stuff like that. You know, just watching. You know what everybody, you know, all my partners and what everybody had going on a little bit. You know, staying in touch with like current events. But as far as me posting and being on the gram or social media, that is a distraction to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, social media is also a fabrication of a lot of people's lives.
Yes.
It is not the truth. You know what I'm saying? So right now, while I'm getting myself together, you know, I don't really just be on social media. Even when I do get myself together, I have changed my level of thinking as far as social media. Now, it's good for business. Don't get me wrong.
I get on there and just put out that you coming to the portal, you got an interview, I'm blasting it out.
Right.
Something going on, concert coming up, blast that out, blah, blah, blah. But I don't be having time to just stroll through there and look at shit and look at people. So y'all got events out there and y'all want me to know about it. Don't depend on the internet to get it to me. Send it to me yourself, man.
Yeah, I don't got that kind of time. Time is something that you can't get back. I don't got that kind of time to be paying attention to what other people are doing.
Yeah, no.
You know, and
I'm not. Money.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to come out here and compete with nobody or play catch up or none of that shit. You know, I'm just gonna let God just guide me and just let me coast through life and navigate me through life how I need to go through life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's cool to see. You know, I congratulate everybody that's doing their thing. I love to see. You know, all my family, my partners, and everybody taking trips and, you know, enjoying life and getting their money on and all that. I love it.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to just be sitting stagnant for no 30 minutes or hours looking at other people's lives.
Yeah.
That some of it ain't even true. You know what I'm saying? It's just a distraction. It's just a distraction, and I don't want to be distracted. So I got the TikToks and all of that, and you know, if it's not being useful or financially beneficial, then there's no reason for me to, you know, use it. I might post a picture here and there. I might show what I'm doing a little bit, never while I'm there doing it. But of course, you know, I might show a little something, but you know, as far as just being on social media and just going on there and playing, the feds on social media.
Yeah, you got that
Stop
right.
playing.
Feds on social media, man.
Yeah. People wonder why my page private and I don't care about, you know, letting people in. You know, it's private for a reason.
Yeah,
like,
they put it out there for a reason, too. They put it out there. Hey, if I'm the laws and I want to know about you, I give you a phone with an app that say, take a picture of your face. The phone, face recognition. Take a picture of your face. Okay, I got that. Put all the contacts to everybody you know right here.
Right there.
So I can know you fuck with.
Yeah.
I mean, they can just find you, nigga.
Let me see how much money you playing with.
Okay, when you use your credit card to buy something online or anything like that there. Okay, now we got your address.
That's how I got bagged.
Yeah.
A phone call.
Yeah.
A phone call. And using my card. Using my ATM card to pay for the phone bill.
Yeah.
My relatives set me up, and that's how I got bagged.
Yeah.
My first relative my first relative, but he's my relative, and
but
he
how
set
you
me
get
up.
bagged though? We all don't know about that. Let them know. What was the deal? What was the charges?
See, my charges was conspiracy. 0 to 20 conspiracy. Conspiracy to possess and distribute meth.
Yeah.
It's something I didn't even fuck with like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Meth was never my thing.
Yeah.
And it's so cheap. It just wasn't plentiful. It wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
But
also that meth they'll put your ass up under the jail.
Man, they're gonna take you down. That's
up under the jail.
The meth is up under Fetty.
No more.
Meth is right up under Fetty.
Yeah.
They will take you down. I lucked up.
Yeah.
But so you know, my relative called me. You know, true enough, I had looked out for him before. You know, whatever. I looked out for him before, and he just called me. But I knew something was wrong because. You know, first of all, I hated phones. I always hated phones.
Yeah.
I'm a texter.
Yeah.
So I always hated phones because of that reason.
Yeah.
And usually when he called or some talk, it's like a 60-second, maybe 2-minute conversation. Okay, you coming? Okay, cool, I got you. I'll holler at you when you get here. More, something like that. Man, the call was like 15 minutes, and I'm steady trying to tell him, hey, bro, I'm busy, bro. I'm going to call you back. And he's steady trying to go home.
Yeah, he's trying to track you. He's trying to see where you at.
No, not trying to see where I'm at. He was setting me up. on the conversation. Because, you know.
But the longer you have you on the phone, they can know your location. See, if you get off too fast, damn, we still don't know where you at.
But I didn't get booked. I didn't get booked right then. Like what he did.
That was just the setup part.
That was the setup part. You know, even you can catch a conspiracy charge by somebody calling you and asking you for something, and all you got to do is say, "Nah, I don't got it, but I know who do."
Yeah,
that's a case. They're gonna ban me for that. You know, just saying that you can get a conspiracy for doing the littlest shit.
And that's a fucked up charge too. They need to get rid of that.
There's so many people down there.
I know everybody, man.
Yeah, it's terrible. So, but anyway, so you know, so I'm talking how I talk.
You can't stop another motherfucker for asking you some shit. I mean, it could be somebody you ain't seen since you was a child. And y'all just switch numbers at Timmy Chan's or something, and then he call you later and say, man, I'm trying to get some hold of these here. And you like, nah, you don't know nobody? Nah, I don't know.
You gotta say no, You can say, let me see. If you hit that one time, let me see, it's gonna get your bag.
But a nigga be really trying to help their partner, so you really be thinking.
That's what I did.
You know what I'm saying?
People pleasing was, I guess I got caught up for people pleasing, for trying to look out for him. Like, oh, he's in my city.
Yeah.
Let me get him right. This is my family.
Yeah.
Let me get him right.
Yeah.
So I got him right.
Yeah.
But the whole time he was setting me up, though.
Yeah.
He was trying to get his time down. He was setting me up. So but I should have known. I should have hung up, because the way I'm speaking, I talk in code.
Yeah.
But he's breaking it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you ain't never. You know how I talk. You know how we talk.
He probably trying to tell you something by doing that, breaking that shit.
He was breaking the code.
Let me hang up on this.
I should have, man, but I didn't. And boom, so whatever the situation happened, I got him right.
Yeah.
And then boom, 3 years later. 3 years, they laid on me for 3 years.
3 years?
They laid on me for 3 years.
Damn.
Laid on me for 3 years. 3 years later, they bagged me. Yeah, my lawyer said...
Christmas bonus or something.
Yeah, now my lawyer said if they would have tapped my phone personally, then he'd had something to fight with.
Yeah.
If they'd have pulled me over or ran in the house and found something in my house, he'd have had something to fight with. Both that would have been a legal tap and a legal search.
Yeah.
He'd have had something to fight with.
Yeah.
But, just the way I got ratted on and set up and then used my card to pay the phone bill, that booked me. You know what I'm saying?
You want to expose the rap for anybody or not?
Nah, I ain't gonna expose the rat because,
Have you ever somebody else, man, wants a snake, always a snake.
Have you ever seen those little things that had a little cheese on them and then they snap?
Yeah. Rat trap.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's up on the music, man? Since you been out, you been hitting the studio, you got something new popping, or you still working on something right now, or you about to get to it?
The music, like I said, I didn't come home actually to go full-fledged into the music. I wanted to sign somebody and let one of them YNs, do their thing, or, let my kids or something do their thing.
Yeah.
But the music just is in me, it's inside me, it just won't go nowhere. And so when I first came home, I did that I'm in my bag with Creative Blue.
Yeah.
And, it just started making noise.
Yeah.
The song kind of just started making noise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've been on, I'm doing a promo run for that song. I have several that I have several songs. I haven't really been to the studio really to just do too much.
Yeah.
It's been so much going on in my life. I only been actually free for a month.
Yeah.
And it's just been so much going on, so much going on. So I haven't really just had that time to lock in the studio. And I know when I lock in there, I'm gonna drop a bunch of songs that I already got ready. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta just lock in. Yeah, but
100 songs ready.
But as far as the music is more like a lotto type thing.
Yeah.
And I had the little Sony Red, the situation going before I left. And, with that being fucked up by me getting locked up, it kind of like, I didn't work so hard to get that far.
Yeah.
And then I get locked up and then it just all go away. It kind of like, it took something away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, damn, I don't want to play the lotto no more like that. I want to get my businesses straight.
Yeah.
And then just, be able to let the businesses pay for it.
Yeah.
Instead of letting, back then it was like my hustle was paying for it. And I was spending so much money. You know how we do. That music costs.
Oh, yeah.
And I was spending so much money. And then when I got to where I needed to be, and then to have it stripped away from me, really that was just God saying I wasn't ready for what was coming.
Yeah.
But, you know, just to have it stripped away from me, it kind of like discouraged me a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm still at it. You know, this summer, yeah, you know, finna get to videos and get to a lot of things, but you know, I'm still like getting myself back together. You know, I'm trying to like, I ain't really been where I need to go to complete what I need to do. You know, I ain't really just been in the jewelry stores. I ain't really just got my clothes, you know what I mean? I just a month, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, goddamn
So yeah, I gotta get back out there and get myself together and then let everything just fall in place without pressuring myself or straining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm definitely working though. Yeah, definitely working. Definitely.
Already, what you think about well, not what you think, but what you think about giving these people some food to eat, man? I'm talking about, I know you got a song or somewhere in the archives you can get in the booth and drop, let them see it, you know what I'm saying, right off the top, or you know what I'm saying? Or a song that you pushing or whatever you want to do. We got the booth for you right here. I know you're going to give them something, huh?
Okay, yeah, I really want to give them what I got going on right now.
Yeah.
That I'm in my bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you want to do that one?
Bag. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go do that one. Hey, we finna hit the booth right here and show you the proof, and we'll be right back, man. It's going down right here on the Porter Studios in Houston.
Yeah.
I'm in my bag, I gotta do it too bad. Ahead of the class, these niggas still live in the past. Walking in flash, be with your bitch in the flash. Abracadabra, that magic be making them mad. Look, I'm in my bag, I gotta do it too bad. I'm in my bag, me and the money play tag. I'm in my bag, say man I was down on my ass. I'm in my bag, say man I don't know how to act.
I'm in my bag, potato sack race with the mag lace. And my bitch in the sack lace, ready to take the dick and get it splat in her face. It ain't by gas, nigga, hit the backspace, get the back straight, all chassis race, rats and cell phone taps, nigga, that's a case. Getting paid off real estate, escrow equity renovate, stock trades, digital marketing, blockades on the interstate. You stripper bait, but hey, you gotta pay to participate. My bitches can't wait. The bag a nigga born with a silver plate, bust down, rolly diamond interface, and you a clown, homie, we don't integrate. I got a man with a bitter face. I fucked this bitch, she ate the dick without a dinner date. I profit at a quicker rate, deposit it straight in the bank. Valedictorian, street boss, blessed leader, behind them walls, shot calls, V-Dom speaker. How's your fever, cause you sick, huh? I've been gone all them years, but I'm home and I'm rich now.
I'm in my bag, I gotta do it too bad. Ahead of the class, these niggas still live in the past. Walking in flash, be with your bitch in the flash. Abracadabra, that magic be making them mad. Look, I'm in my bag, I gotta do it too bad. I'm in my bag, me and the money play tag. I'm in my bag, say man I was down on my ass. I'm in my bag, say man I don't know how to act.
Hey, what's up, baby? We right back here at the Porter Studio. I told you, man. I told you the proof is in the pudding, man. That boy still got it, man. He ain't missing the motherfucking beat. And he back in the motherfucking streets, man. And it's finna go down, man. Make your rhymes. You already know. But look here, man. Since you been ratted on, do you look at people in the streets different or people around you differently now than you did before when you interacted with them?
Hell yeah. Shit. Hell yeah.
What's different now?
I just don't trust. I trust people probably now as far as I can throw an elephant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nowhere. You can't throw no goddamn elephant nowhere.
Yeah, so, yeah, I even just people having my number is fucked up because I don't know who's watching you.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I can have a conversation with you about going to real Popeyes to get some chicken. It was a dude locked up down there because his partner was getting watched. He called his partner and said, yeah, I'm finna go to Popeyes. You want something? And the dude placed his order and they locked up the square dude and said, nah, you was selling bricks. And locked him up in the man. Once you get locked up in there, it's no really winning.
Ain't nothing.
It's no winning with them people. You have to, in order to get your time down or get out of there, you have to tell.
When you get locked up for saying I'm chicken?
For chicken. He said, I got the receipt and everything. And just for going to get that man some Popeyes and on the phone, asking him his order, since they was watching his partner that was really like that was really hustling, dude got booked for that. Out here, people embrace rats. You know, and
I don't know when they start doing that, man.
It's
That's
crazy.
why boys snitching so much, because ain't nothing happening to them.
Ain't no consequences. It's no, they're not being held accountable for their actions. And people are embracing them. You know, whether it's because they got money or whether it's because they cool or whatever, you have to understand when you tell on somebody, you're taking somebody away from their family, and that is a ripple effect on everybody that they've taken care of, everybody that love them. You know, you're taking somebody from their loved ones. So I do not respect a rat.
Hell no.
You know, I wasn't even involved with what my family and them had going, but I had to just sit back and take the time. I had to just, hey, all right, whatever. You know, I'm not telling on nobody under no circumstances, so just run me my time. And I had to sit down there and leave my kids and leave everything I had going on in the world and just go sit down behind a rat. See, growing up, I knew ratting was terrible, but I didn't know, I didn't feel it. I didn't understand it, how much it could hurt. You know, even still right now, I still got to deal with the people, you know, the probation officers and all, just all kind of weird shit. You know, just all kind of weird shit, just being in that place and having to go through what I went through. So I will never in life respect a rat. I just don't respect it. You know what you was getting yourself into when you was in the streets. Take your lick like a man and do your time. You know, if you get caught, don't get everybody caught with you. You know what I'm saying? And take everybody away from their families and their livelihoods and make them suffer because you a slouch bucket. Because you sloppy, because you don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I would never do a person like that. You know, I feel like ratting is evil. You hurting somebody. You taking people away from what they got going. You're killing somebody. You killing people on the inside. People go to jail and die. People go to jail and get killed. It was murder in there. Like, people get stabbed in the neck and in the face. You know what I'm saying? I seen a dude get hit in the face. Like, it's jail is jail, bro.
You got that right.
Yeah, that ain't no cool place to be. So, I just look at people different, and I just, I just stay out of high risk situations.
It make you move different.
Make me move way different, way different. To make me move different, to make me talk different, speak different, carry myself different. You know, I no longer speak to fools. You know, speaking to a fool makes you foolish.
For sure.
So I don't talk to fools. I don't carry those types of conversations. I don't want to be around where I feel like it's a high risk situation and bullshit. I don't want to involve myself in none of that. I don't care about what's going on other places. I don't care about what's crunk. I don't care about what's live. I just care about
do you, baby.
What's important in my life, my family, my health,
people to you.
my freedom. You know what I'm saying? And the people that mean something in life. You know, I don't care what other people is doing, and I don't want to be involved. I'd rather watch it on the news. I'd rather watch what happened at the block party or whatever, wherever they was at on the news. If it's not something that was benefiting me or that I needed to be at. You know what I'm saying? So I just moved totally different. I just don't trust people. And then, you know, when you go to jail, you see how it lets you know who really love you and who really fuck with you and show you who really care about you. You know, like how you sent me some money but to the fake page and shit like that. And then when I got out, you was like, damn, this is your page? Damn, I done fucked around and did this. But, you know, you see who really give a damn about you when you're down there, because down there we're at our lowest. I don't care how much money you had in the world. In prison, you are at your lowest point. Even if you're getting stronger in there with God and, you know, mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit, you're still at your lowest, and you need people to take care of you. If you're not in there, you know, doing like me, hustling and taking care of yourself, or I was taking care of people on the outside too, but, you know, it's just, you know, it's different. You need people, you know what I'm saying? And it just showed me. So now I just, you know, I don't have no ill will or nothing against nobody, you know what I'm saying? But it's just certain people that I don't think that I will ever really just look at the same or fuck with the way I used to fuck with them. And now I know who to fuck with and how to fuck with who. Everybody, you can't put everybody on no more. I can't share my plate with everybody no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that causes envy too. It fuels the hate fire that people have against you.
Either way it go though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because if you do, they might do it. And if you don't, they probably definitely gonna do it.
And then sometimes you helping a motherfucker that God is chastising though. You don't know what this man done did. You know, he might be out there messing with little girls or cussing his mama out and beating on his mama or something.
You bet. Because they know a nigga heart. They know you gonna share with somebody
Right.
that ain't really there.
Right.
And they gotta go through a whole bunch of shit, so he can't give it to you because he know you gonna bless. He can't bless you because he know you gonna bless them.
Exactly. So that's
So he had to create a situation to get that.
Yeah. So that's why that people pleasing.
Yeah.
And that I'm cool on that. I can't.
You let you open your eyes and see who what's what and all that kind of shit. Yeah.
You have to be deserving.
Yeah.
And I don't like ingrates and ungrateful people. And I got so many stab wounds in my back, from betrayal, and there's so many stab wounds. It's hard. And you know, have you ever seen that emoji, that heart that's wrapped up with the little bandage? Yeah, I got so many black spots and wraps around my heart. Like, it's just, I don't got no more room to even just do that extra shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I fuck with who I fuck with, and if I fuck with you, I really fuck with you, and I want to see you doing good, so I will help you the best I can.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
when I came home, though, I just seen it wasn't too many hands aimed at my direction with no money in it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? After all the people I put on over the years and put people in life-changing positions, it wasn't niggas just, hey, Scoop, man, what's your cash app, man? Let me send you a few dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't ask nobody for nothing, but it wasn't nobody just, here you go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here go $10, $5, $100.
Y'all can't get in touch with Scoop right now. You know, this nigga ain't gonna ask a nigga for shit, but y'all pull out your cash out, man. Cash out that man right now, man. Tell him your cash out, man. We gonna get the money anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything helps, you know what I'm saying?
My cash app is $SCOOPASTARTMFB. Scoopa Star TMFB.
Already. And if you can't get to him, just cash app it to me and I get to it. And I'll just fuck with y'all. Hey, man. But it go down, man. Good to see you, man. I'm glad you're home,
Thank
baby.
you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? How can they get in touch with you, man?
Hey, y'all can hit me on Instagram at Scoopa Star _TMF. That's SCOOPASTAR _TMF. Facebook, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Just hit me on Instagram. You know, I'd rather you hit me on Instagram
more than Facebook.
Yeah, and you know, you kind of got your real joint on, my real joint on Facebook. I don't feel like putting that out there like that.
Let me have your real name and shit. They make you put your real name and shit.
As far as TikTok, I really don't know. As far as Snapchat, I really don't know my Snapchats and my TikToks. I really don't use them that much. But I am gonna start let somebody run it just to promote, stuff like that. But Instagram is really where you can hit me at. Instagram, you can go to my YouTube page, Thug Mafia Family, one YouTube page, and then the other one is Scoopa Star, you know what I'm saying? Scoopa Star TMF. So yeah,
So if y'all need to book Scoop or catch a verse from him or anything like that, y'all just go to YouTube.
Or Instagram.
Instagram, or call me, and I'll hook it up and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Hey, man, we back to special announcement right now. If you riding and smoking and ain't got no purple stuff air freshener, slap yourself and pull over to the motherfucking curb because you out of line, like my partner Big Mo used to say. Then make sure you get some of that Super Shine car wax. You didn't see that. See, this came out in between time. You feel me?
I see it.
That's that purple stuff, Super Shine car wax. They have a dirt repellent inside of it. Dust can't stick to the solution that the wax is made out of.
That's hard.
So it make you wash your car less, man. Make sure y'all get y'all some of this, man. We at 5090 Griggs Street right here inside the King's Flea Market, Porter Studio. Porter Studios of Houston, Texas, right here, King's Flea Market. Make sure y'all get with us, man, and go down. My nigga Scoop, we back on the streets, man, and keep your ear to the streets for the heat, man. It's going down. We out of this bitch. Peace. H-Town Underboss. Stamp.
Yeah, TMF.
That's what it is.